Mccann versus Inout Baluta tonight. Mccann's been, I've been watching him since the early days and comparing him to Nazim, but if anything, he's more like a Golovkin style, the way he stalks fighters, and not even on that level. We don't want to hype him up, but he has great shot selection. He's got great angles, he's got fantastic punching ability, he can hit you from any side, and it's the ones you don't see coming and the dips under which make Mccann really exciting as a fighter and explosive. The only fear for this fight is I feel like he looked a little tense and going for the knockout, but I feel like he'll get the knockout in about round 7 or 8. I think he'll telegraph it at first. But the problem with Mccann is if you go in and go for a brawl, he catches you on the inside because his shot selection's great and he always keeps you at bay with the jab and sort of the long distance range. It's a little sloppy sometimes. He's far from the finished article and I'm sure he knows that himself. But if he hits you, you're in trouble because you just end up dizzy as hell. They've sparred a lot. It's a close fight. In a way, because Baluta only lost to good fighters, so he's not like, he's quite a tricky customer. He's a really good fighter himself. He's not lost to anyone bad. So on this, I'm going to go with Mccann just on shot selections, just on being the far better boxer if he controls his temper and doesn't let loose and go wild, because Luke Campbell soon got found out. He was a good pedigree boxer, but then you get sloppy against fighters that, no matter what you do, they just keep coming forward. I don't think he'll have a problem with the pressure, Mccann. He looks a little angry at the weight, but all that aside, that's just because he wants to knock him out, and you know what, he probably will. I'm going, not round 6, I'm going a knockout or stoppage in round 7 or 8. I think Mccann will just have too much shot selections for this guy overall. And he'll just wear him out and he'll just bamboozle him with his speed and his, again, like the shots you don't see. He hits from all angles, Mccann, and he controls the fight. And if he can do that, we've got the win here. And I'm going with Mccann stoppage or knockout in round 7 or 8. Get your comments in, guys. Tell us what you think. Am I right? Am I wrong? Different scenery for today's prediction. But yeah, Mccann is a really good boxer that I'm a fan of. He's going to bring in numbers. He's going to, be exciting. He's flashy. Dennis the Menace. Next Billy Joe Saunders vibes I get. But this kid's got power. This kid's got power. This guy has got devastating flash punching ability. It's the flash punches, the flush ones. It's just catch you from everywhere. If he stays disciplined, which he will, he'll gradually beat this guy up over a few rounds and then he'll catch him when the time's right. Round 7 or 8, Mccann. Peace. It's going to be a good fight while it lasts. I'm going Mccann in round 7 or 8, stoppage.